Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FIN435 binti Zikri. Today, I would like to share about the issue in the implementation of Islamic hire purchase in dual banking system. Malaysia is the first country that have implemented this dual banking system, which includes a full-fledged conventional banking system that runs with a full-fledged Islamic banking system. Not only do the two banking systems function in parallel, but they also have a fundamentally similar set of banking infrastructure. This dual banking system in Malaysia is quite unique because they separately regulatory system in conventional bank and Islamic bank that operating side by side. In Malaysia, they have a lot of bank that are using this dual banking system such as Maybank and CIMB Bank.
Next is the issue, risk and solution of Islamic hire purchase. We will explain about the ownership and ownership transfer and the maintenance and insurance responsibility.
My name is Karinisa binti Muhammad Fazli and I want to present about issues and solutions in Islamic hire purchase. In Malaysia, the bank gives benefit ownership of an asset for the customer become the legal owner. The bank must own the asset first before renting it out according to Sharia rules. This is because it shows the right and liabilities of the parties involved in the hire purchase agreement. There is no difference in Islamic and conventional hire purchase if the customer and the bank officer do not understand the difference. The transfer of ownership in a conventional hire purchase occurs when the last installment is paid or after yearly settlement. Like conventional hire purchase, it generally ends and the asset delivered to customer. It raises the question of whether the bank and the customer are aware that they are completing a sale contract with customer last payment. The issue of ownership and ownership transfer will bring operational risks as inefficiencies will result in losses for the institution and delay the service delivery. When both the customer and the bank do not understand the Islamic hire purchase in the banking system, the sale contract becomes difficult to implement and become invalid. To manage the risk, the bank should give regular personal training to workers, and another option is to specify the intention of the contract and describe in clear ways how ownership transfer occurs.
Hi, my name is Nur Iwani Shazwin binti Muhammad Sumairi and I'm going to present about the maintenance and insurance responsibility issue. The maintenance responsibility in Islamic hire purchase is that the customer is the rightful owner. This means that after a lease is made on an asset, the lessor is the rightful owner of the asset. Next, the customer's responsibility is on the use of the asset, while the bank responsibility is on ownership risk. However, in a conventional bank, the responsibility of maintenance is not placed on the owner as it is not a poor lease. In addition, in conventional banking, the responsibility is given to the hirer or leaseholder. Next is the insurance responsibility. In Islamic hire purchase, insurance is known as takaful. In Islamic hire purchase, the first year of the lease is the responsibility of the bank. In conventional banking, the first year responsibility is on the owner and in the subsequent year it is given to the hirer. Next is the operational risk. The operational risk involved in this issue is a lack of understanding of the system aspects. Therefore, the bank and employees must work together in resolving this matter so as not to burden customers who do not know much about related issues.
Hi, my name is Nur Aina Gila. Next, I will talk about difference between conventional and Islamic bank in hire purchase. First of all, the item is term. In conventional bank, the term used are loan, interest rate, high interest, and late payment interest. While in Islamic bank, the term used are financing, profit rate, markup, and late payment charge. The next item is good. It's limited to consumer good and motor vehicle in conventional bank, while in Islamic bank, all type of good permissible by Sharia and non-perishable. It also different in payment obligation. In conventional bank, it's starting from the date of contract execution for funding, while in Islamic bank, only starting when the asset is delivered to the hire. The last item is termination. In conventional bank, if the hire default in two successive payments, the asset shall be repossessed by the owner. In Islamic bank, termination can only be done by mutual consent unless there is measures of behalf of the lease.
Hi, my name is Nur Aini Shawal. Lastly, I will talk about conclusion. The purpose of this study is to see issues of implementing Islamic hire purchase in dual banking system. So in a dual banking system, it's looked that Islamic hire purchase face the same difficulties as conventional hire purchase in adapting to the long-established system. It makes Islamic bankers and Muslim scholars have a time to tackle several fundamental and practical concerns in order to make Islamic hire purchase more viable and Sharia acceptable. To conduct in-depth study and research on Islamic hire purchase item, Sharia scholar, academic, practitioner and research must work together more closely. As a result, the product competitiveness and viability in the Islamic financial market will undoubtedly improve. So that's all from me. Thank you.